sincerest apologies for the slight delay in beginning our great ceremony for the graduation of the class 2017-2018. Now, before we start to welcome our special guests, that would be the graduates of the academic year 2017 and 2018, I would like you to join me in welcoming the teachers and professors who have been dedicating their energy and spirit to support our students throughout their studies during the last 16 months. And now, please receive and welcome the graduates of the Master Program in Politics and Security. Finally, please extend your welcome to the graduates of the MA Program in Economic Governance and Development. Dear graduates, dear excellencies and representatives of the diplomatic community, dear friends, guests and colleagues of the OSCE Academy. It's an honor to stand here in front of you today and to have the opportunity to address you and to congratulate you on your graduation. It was not too long ago that this day seemed removed into a distance, far away from where we were beginning to study and labor. Allow me shortly to reflect a little bit on the path that we all went together. There's no doubt that times were quite challenging when we enrolled you back in September 2017. For the OSCE Academy as an institute, for all of us working for it, and for all of you participating in its activities. Since then, conditions have luckily improved significantly. This year, we received renewed support from old donors, we attracted new donors, we established new types of cooperations with partners in Europe and in Central Asia, which translated actually new places for internships for you. It translated into new collaboration in research and academia, as well as into the first steps we made into student and faculty exchange via European and bilateral exchange support programs. I'm even happy more so to say that we managed to attract dear colleagues to become our first full-time professors at the OSCE Academy, which I believe is an indispensable step for us to become the graduate institute we want to be, not too distant in the future. For you, dear graduates, all this meant in most of the cases that you were given space to do what you are supposed to do. You finished your coursework, you developed your thesis project. Sometimes with much ambition you decided to change your thesis topic at the last minute. Nevertheless, you completed your thesis project and you successfully defended it. And even before all that, you managed to go for internships and for excursions to various places, including new ones that we were able to offer first time this year. I'm very happy that we managed together to realize all these plans and to have a chance today to celebrate your achievements. It comes without saying that all these achievements and positive results have been made possible with the help of many that have supported us throughout this period. I would like to thank the staff of the OSCE Academy for the tremendous work in such challenging times. as well as our professors and teachers that have stuck with you throughout your coursework and your research projects. They will deliver a note later, so don't you worry. Our work at the Academy would not have been possible without the continuous support of the Program Office in Bishkek and Ambassador von Arx as its head. There are also those in the back who have given us financial support and advice, this year as well as in the years before. We deeply value our partnership with the Norwegian Institute for International Affairs. Some of you might have the chance to enjoy their support in the coming years as well. And we very much appreciate the financial provisions made by the governments of Austria, Finland, Germany, Switzerland and the US that have made your studies and your success ultimately possible. Last but not least, our thanks go to the Kyrgyz government that has supported us via the Kyrgyz Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Ministry of Education, and that has provided us with our premises and with its full cooperation in all our academic affairs. Today, now, we will let you take on new adventures to develop your careers and, so we hope, to become active members of our alumni community. We at the Academy stand ready to work with you, to come together with you for new plans and new ideas, and we certainly hope that you will do us the honor and participate in our activities in the future. Not only as visitors of our alumni gatherings, but that too, so be prepared for that. We at the Academy and I personally wish you all the best for the days to come. And I hope that you will succeed in your plans, be they professionally or related to you and your families and friends. And I hope that you will keep a fresh memory of the Academy and be ready to tell us more about your new experiences when we come and ask you how you have been doing after graduation. Deputy Minister Budabedi Kaparalievich Kozhobekov to come to the floor and to deliver his congratulations address. The Deputy Minister.
Саламатсыздарбы, урматтуу академиянын коллективи. Добрый вечер, уважаемые дамы и господа, преподаватели, дорогие выпускники.
Good evening, dear guests, dear ladies and gentlemen, dear graduates.
От имени Министерства образования и науки Кыргызской Республики я от себя лично хочу поздравить вас этим знаменательным днем, посвященным успешному окончанию обучения.
On behalf of the Ministry of Education and Science of the Kyrgyz Republic, and from me personally, I would like to congratulate you on this significant day dedicated to successful completion of your studies.
Мы очень гордимся, что в нашей республике есть такой замечательный институт, как Академия ОБСЕ, которая помогает молодым кадрам обрести качественные знания, определиться со своими жизненными и профессиональными целями во благо региона.
We are proud to have such a wonderful institute as the OSCE Academy here in the capital of the Kyrgyz Republic, which contributes to young professionals to gain quality knowledge, to pursue personal and professional goals for the greater benefit of the region.
Уважаемые преподаватели, сотрудники Академии, сегодняшний день также является результатом вашего кропотливого труда, терпения и заботы. Знания, которые вы передали, ваша поддержка бесценна. Уверен, что обучение в Академии у вас, у всех, оставит исключительно светлые и радостные воспоминания.
Dear faculty, Academy staff, this graduation ceremony is also the result of your hard work, patience and care. The knowledge that you have conveyed, your support is priceless. We are sure that studying at the Academy will leave joyful memories.
Мы надеемся, что Академия ОБСЕ и в дальнейшем продолжит свою образовательную деятельность, в том числе по новым программам, направлениям.
We hope that the OSCE Academy continues important educational activities, including the development of new programs.
Дорогие выпускники, сегодняшний день это начало нового жизненного этапа, который, я уверен, будет сопровождаться постоянным ростом в вашей карьере, благополучием ваших семей и процветанием Центральноазиатского региона в целом.
Dear graduates, Today is the beginning of a new life stage, which I'm sure will be accompanied by the constant growth of your career, the well-being of your families, and the prosperity of the Central Asian region as a whole.
Ну, пользуясь случаем, еще хотелось бы добавить два слова, так как я являюсь еще и членом попечительского совета этой академии.
I would also like to add a couple more words, as I am a member of the Board of Trustees of the OSCE Academy.
Недавно у нас был итоговый отчет аккредитационного агентства нашей республики. Они оценивали вот по итогам последних 2 лет аккредитованных программ, и было присвоено именно для программы Академии ОБСЕ номинация «Самая лучшая программа», да, мне кажется?
Recently, we have considered a report provided by the independent accreditation agency, EDNET, which awarded OSCE Academy's program in economic governance and development as the best master program.
Почему я говорю? Потому что номинация была именно в том плане, что какая из этих, EDNET проводил аккредитацию около 70 программ. Из них вот самая такая программа практикоориентированная, да, по-моему? То есть самая лучшая образовательная программа, ориентированная на рынок труда. Была вот такая номинация, и эту номинацию именно вот выиграл Академия ОБСЕ. Это означает, что, уважаемые выпускники, вы не зря обучались, вы обучались в очень хорошей программе, и ждет вас, мне кажется, вот хорошее будущее.
Around 70 programs have been accredited by the agency, and among those 70 programs, the master program of the OSCE Academy in Economic Governance and Development has been recognized as the best and labor markets oriented program. So therefore, I believe that the students of the OSCE Academy did not waste your time, and you guys did receive a very good education.
Поздравляем еще раз вас и желаем всего самого наилучшего в будущем. Спасибо.
We congratulate you and wish you all the best in the future.
Thank you, Deputy Minister Kozhobekov. Now I would like to ask the Deputy Head of the Swiss Embassy, Ms. Monteleone, to the floor to deliver her honorary speech.
Mr. Deputy Minister, ladies and gentlemen, dear graduates, I'm very proud to be with you tonight. This ceremony is a token of the excellency and the dynamism of the OSCE Academy, and I am very proud that Switzerland contributes to the Academy. Education is so important. Dear graduates, let me congratulate you for obtaining this master from the OSCE Academy. I am sure that your hard work during your studies was worth the effort, and that this is a big and important step for your future career. I believe that you are a part of a new generation of professionals that will be able to contribute to the development of your respective countries and to make the changes that are needed to overcome today's challenges, be they in the international relations sphere, in conflict prevention and security, or in economic and social development. I very much hope that the contacts that you have tied among yourselves during the year will remain. I encourage you to keep contact and to be active members of the big alumni network of the Academy. In today's world that is full of tensions and mutual claims, human relationships and networking is key for regional collaboration and for integration. So again, my best wishes for your future endeavors. Stay strong and committed. Don't be afraid of the difficulties that you will encounter. Any failure has a positive lesson in itself, so keep moving towards your goals and your dreams. I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much, Madam Monteleone. Last but not least, I would like to ask Yuri Venopetov, acting head of the program office in Bishkek, to the floor and to deliver his address to you.
Dear graduates, dear Deputy Minister, Excellencies, dear representatives of the diplomatic community, dear and proud parents, families and friends of graduate students, dear Director Walters, faculty members, permanent staff, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to join your graduation ceremony from one of the finest educational institutions in Central Asia. And I would like to warmly welcome you all to the OSCE Academy's graduation ceremony for 2018. I would like to extend my apologies on behalf of Ambassador von Arx, who sadly could not be present here today for objective reasons. Today your life takes an exciting turn and leads you towards your limitless future. One would ask, why is the OSCE Academy exceptional? What makes the OSCE Academy a special place is that it allows students from different Central Asian states and neighboring countries to build up their knowledge and to be ready to face the outside world as young professionals by providing solid theoretical basis with strong practical components, as we have heard before, also winning in the best accredited university master program, especially because of its practical oriented components. It also contributes to the constructive dialogue between the policymakers and the civil society, as well as serves as a forum for discussions on various topics, including comprehensive security and sustainable development. On this important day, I would like to thank our distinguished donors for this academic year: Austria, Finland, Germany, Italy, the Norwegian Institute of International Affairs together with the government of Norway, Switzerland and the United States of America, whose contributions keep this institution prospering and ultimately making graduations happen. Moreover, I also express my sincere appreciation to the Kyrgyz Republic for the excellent cooperation we enjoy, particularly the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Ministry of Education and Sciences, and the Kyrgyz State Building Department. The young people whom we're celebrating today have completed a challenging, top-level study path. It was not easy, we know that very well. To arrive to this day, this academic outfit and this ceremony took so much to study, serious and determined work. But you did it. With your commitment, ability and spirit of sacrifice, congratulations. It has been a long and intense journey, one which I hope has enriched you from the cultural, professional and personal points of view. The first results are already evident. Many of you have already had a development in their career, and everyone has surely received some useful stimuli for your growth. I think you are in a position to do even more and better in your life. You have a wealth of knowledge and experience, far superior to the average, one which increases your potential and also your responsibilities. The Latins said that knowledge is power. It's true, but up to a specific point. Because knowledge is only power if it is used and if we act in the right way. Now, I want to share 3 pieces of advice, if I may, that I have found inspiring and helpful throughout my own life. First of all, I would like to point out, whether we like it or not, our time is limited, and much of it is occupied by work. For this, I invite you to do a job you really like, a job that coincides with what you love, which represents you reflecting your true passion. Do not be afraid to fail. If you love something, try to believe in yourself, and with labor and dedication, you will achieve it. There will be obstacles, difficulties, and temporary defeats, but you can do it. But mostly, be persistent and hardworking. In this new chapter of your lives, the Academy no longer has the lead role. However, in the background, it will always be there. Today, you have officially become part of the Academy's alumni network. All your professional accomplishments make the OSCE Academy an even more attractive place to study and to conduct research. The bonds that you will build over the years will serve as a foundation for future successful collaborations. Therefore, it is of paramount importance to further expand and strengthen the OSCE Academy alumni network. Finally, dear graduates, you will always be welcome here, and we look forward to hearing about your personal and professional achievements as you build on the foundation provided by your academy's degree. I believe that each and every one of you has the capacity and skill to succeed and make our world a better place. Meanwhile, I congratulate you again for your success. Thank you.